What's going on, my friends? I'm back again for another video. I'll do a couple here. I've got some things going on this week, so I wanted to kind of get a couple of videos out of the way here and get myself caught up, and kind of told you I wanted to get these done in this series that I'm doing, and I want to do it. And I think going forward after these two is it's pretty much whatever comes to mind. So like I always say, if you got any questions, something you want me to talk about, put it in the comments below. And as always, please, if you know anybody who's interested in music sync licensing, pass these videos along. Like and subscribe. I just get on and talk about what works for me. I don't claim to be the be-all, end-all. But I've been doing it a while, so it does help. So anyway, I want to get on and talk about something here. It's very important. Here's another myth or a thing you hear out there, and you may not have heard it, but if you do, don't let somebody steer you wrong in this assumption. It's kind of heartbreaking that there are composers out there that are like, well, I'm not interested in chasing all those cable placements. Man, oh man, that's just disheartening for somebody to feel that, because, you're writing for TV and media. You want to get every placement that you can. And it's not, folks, before I go further, let me tell you that it's not just cable placements, folks. It's a lot of stuff. It's network, it's sports, it's all kinds of stuff. So you got to get your head out of that ideology. Don't let somebody get you into that ideology. That falls in the category of somebody shaming you into things like I talked about in that last video. This isn't about cable placement, because I'm telling you, if that's the case, because there are people out there telling people you'll never do anything, chasing cable placements, all these little things with little cues and stuff, and that's wrong. I can guarantee you. I know some folks that are doing really well on back end. So-called chasing cable placements. It's beyond that. It's not that. So don't buy that. Please don't buy into that. Don't let somebody do that, because listen, if you're like a trailer composer and you want that big trailer, while you're working on that, doing trailer music or singer-songwriter or orchestral stuff, these are different genres that take longer to do than knocking one a day out. Though I know somebody who's a beast of a talent that can do a trailer cue or a track a day, and he's good. He's no BS. He's a beast. It can be done. I don't think that it can't. People are human, but people have extraordinary talents to be able to do things. It's remarkable what people can do. But while you're doing that in the middle, I want you to chew on this one for a minute. And you're not killing yourself. If you get good at, say, tension or rock or dramedy or something like an upbeat underscore or an acoustic guitar, or like a pop rock or indie rock kind of stuff, instrumental stuff that might do well in TV, or rock stuff in sports, one track is 52 tracks a year. You know the old 52 tracks a year theory. 2 tracks, 104 tracks a year. You see where I'm going with this? I've said this before. 3 tracks a week is 156 tracks a year. If you could do 3 cues a week, build up, 6, 7 albums worth of stuff a year. You may have a publisher that takes 1 track at a time. You may have some that do albums, 10-track or 15-track albums at a time. Focus on these libraries that place a ton of what you do, and build a volume and a good relationship with those guys, good creative relationship. In the meantime, you could do 2 or 3 of those cues a week. You're working on each week or whatever, a nice trailer track or whatever you're doing, that big project, which you search for. See, folks, there's so many people that are diverse in this biz, man. They may teach, they may perform, they may do some production stuff, they may do production music, and they do advertising music as well. I've talked about this. Or they do trailer music and they do production music. Or they write and release their own stuff to fans of their own, and they do production music. If you knew the amount of guys from like these 80s bands, these quote-unquote rock stars, I just realized today, and I don't know if I heard or realized, there's some of these people I've met from these 80s bands like Warrant. Remember a band called Warrant? The 2 members of that band have their own library. They do production music. Remember the band Cinderella? The drummer from there, Fred Curry. He's a media composer, film, TV composer. He's actually, from what I understand, he's working with Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue right now on some animation thing. They're working on some stuff. That's where I realized when he posted, said, well, Fred Curry and I have been friends for 3 decades, and I'm proud of him, and he's film and TV composer, and I didn't realize this, but he's in it. He's in this game, folks. I don't know exactly what capacity. He may be scoring direct, but he's doing it. Folks, he's doing it. Doing a lot of sports stuff, TV shows, doing a lot of stuff. Another guy, I was sitting there at lunch at the table. I couldn't recognize him years ago, and somebody walked me up to him, and he looked at me and said, I saw you at lunch there, and I realized who it was. It was Mark Ferrari. He played for a band called Keel in the 80s. He was the guitar player in the band in the movie Wayne's World, That Crucial Taunt, if you watch that movie. So, very cool. He just realized that when the 80s music was dying, things were changing. He had to be diverse and he had to do things. So he got into writing songs for TV, man. Folks, I'm telling you, there's a plethora of opportunities. So just do not let somebody, again, shame you into saying you don't need to chase those cable placements. Because I promise you, that's going to send you down the wrong path, folks. Please, whatever you do, focus on these things and just get the music out there. You can do both. You can flip that switch. You can do the artist stuff, man, at the release for your fans, and you can do production music. You can do both. You can also record and structure your releases for your fans for production music, where if it's structured and it's composed and set up properly with the good endings and certain things, certain criteria that you would understand, that stuff, if it's placeable, it will get placed. And I say placeable, it just depends on the genre that you do. It just depends on the music, what works for that particular project, like anything we're doing here, folks. So just keep that in mind. I just want to jump on real quick. Didn't want to keep this one long, but please keep that in mind. Do not let somebody shame you, and don't chase those cable placements. You need to do this or that. You can do both. Like I'm telling you, those so-called cable placements, they add up. And trust me, it's not just cable placements, folks. It's tons of stuff. I've said it again. I said it before. I'll say it again. It's network. It's sports. It's stuff all over the world. It's all kinds of media outlets of things, presentations. It can be short duration radio, promotion ads, like promos, trailer ads for TV shows, commercials, you name it. It's a lot of stuff going on out there, folks. And you want to focus on that. You really do. It's a volume business. It really is. So anyway, I'm getting off. I appreciate you for watching. And I'm going to be getting out that video. It's going to be hopefully a quick one, about like this, showing you how I approach publishers. Basically just how quick and easy the email should be and what you should and should not do. So anyway, I appreciate you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks again.